Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm standing here, right next to the quest, to get my mount. Right next to the quest to get my mount. There we go. To the strong of heart and fleet of foot, a change in the wind has happened, an awakening not seen since the old world. If you wish to learn more, come find me at my stable. You'll find me in the north part of Everfall, near Walsham. Yoki Khan. Well, that's the quest I want now.
Now is Thursday, October 5th, 2023.
That was Alexa deciding to talk to me for an unknown reason. Alexa, stop. She was still talking. Whispering. I don't know why. What the hell that was about. All the way up there. So, we'll fast travel to Everfall. Ooh. Okay, that's working. What the heck? There we are. All right. We're waiting. You're gonna crash out on me or something here? I want to reset my home inn here.
Welcome to the Autumn Rest.
Yeah.
Always a colourful place to be.
Yeah.
You're here to check in?
No.
My guest.
Look at
Atticus.
this. The embossed wax seal, the heft of the paper, even the ink is gilt in gold. Every detail.
Letter summons me to
screams
Lord
affluence.
Shen's side. Congratulations, my heart is a flutter.
It's all a flutter. Perhaps
I need to speak to Lord Shen. So I did play a little bit more last night and did reach level 25. Lord Shen. Looks like he's over here.
Marcius, or should I say Atticus, has told me a great deal about you.
And what might that be?
I cannot employ one who has already sworn to another. I must come to an acceptable arrangement with Lady Sacco.
So I will speak to Lady Sacco.
I knew it. It was you who spread those ridiculous
Lord Shen wishes to
rumors.
negotiate with you.
He would. He knows what it would mean for him to woo my manservant.
She's not
It would
interested.
stain the family
She
name.
says no.
Well, what is her price?
She refused to part with them at all.
How amusing. She thinks herself above temptation. Well, I can see that corrected.
Give
I
her your
prepared
offer.
an initial offer. Deliver it to her.
Are you intentionally
Lord Shen sent me with
drunk?
this.
Let me see it. Oh my. How grand. How generous. Perhaps he is not the fiend I thought.
You return. Well, shall
What did
I
you
be
offer her?
impertinent?
Impertinent, but I'm in a pleasant mood, so he's going
I
to tell me,
am
and I'll just take the goodies and
I will
XP.
divulge. I gave her a handsome estate in Windsor, and her pick of personal attendants.
I now have a drum set.
And I can dismiss
And a little drum music.
charges.
That is... Did I not get... Oh, there it is. I now have all of the musical instruments that are in the game at present. Well, put that away as well. Alright, where were we headed? We were headed north. About 1.24 kilometers. Why am I facing south if I want to go north? That's a very good question. How about instead I turn around? And head north. I hope everyone's Thursday hasn't been too painful. Up until now, obviously. You're here. Sorry. You have free will. Can be a drag sometimes, man. Soul Sprout. Sure, why not? There was a letter here. Yeah, that guy sounded like he was clearing his throat after I killed him. Nasty. Ugh. 900 meters. A gray wolf spawned in front of me and is chasing me. Missed me. Missed me again. Oh, another one. What? Oh, that's a rabbit. I have quests to kill rabbits. Don't run away, bunny. I have a quest to kill rabbits. I don't want to do it. Gotta do it. Contractually obliged, you know? Come on, come on. There's another bunny over here, which is why I came back, but I'm not seeing it on the compass. Now's my tracking and skinning are up to 40. Medium prey can now be tracked. Not sure what that includes. Presumably wolves. Maybe sheep. Possibly elk. Probably not, for instance, bison or gators. Or elephants, or blue whales, or brontosauri. I mean, I don't know that. I'm just kind of guessing. A corrupted area, but those are like mostly for like 5 people, right? Requires the Azoth staff tier 4, and those are level 55 ones. So that is going to be a pass from me, yo. I don't have my Azoth staff yet. I don't need turkey. I do need more wabbits. Wascoey or not. I will take a little left turn up here for the spirit shiny waypointy thing. Also, good evening to those of you who've joined me. 24 hours from now, you will most likely be enjoying your weekend. Knock on wood. One more day. Yes, indeed, the sheep now show up, so they qualify as medium livestock kind of stuff. just wanted to get the Discovery XP for that. 140 meters. I'm sure I have to do some questing for him. Many years ago, does 11 count as many? I wrote a blog for a couple of months. One of the blog posts was the worst quest I ever played. And it was quite specific. It's the quest to get the mount in Lord of the Rings Online. It was, instead of elevating the moment of getting the horse, which, like in WoW, when you got your horse in vanilla, was a huge deal. It was more important than leveling. It was celebrated by the other players. You finally got to the level, you got enough money, you bought the horse, ta-da! Not in Lord of the Rings Online. They made you do a bunch of really annoying quests, and then they would sell it to you. Instead of changing it from a celebration, they changed it into a burden.
Ah, you are welcome here, weary traveler. What can I offer you?
People would hit the appropriate level, have the appropriate amount of money, and their response wouldn't be, yay, I get a mount. It would be, shit. I have to do the goddamn quest to get my mount. That's how you can tell you messed something up.
Ah, you are welcome here, weary traveler.
I found your note.
Well then, there is something more I can offer you, if you'll stay to hear my tale. Do you sense it, stranger? Something changed. I can feel it in the beat of the horse hooves. The primal spirits of this land are returning. They were once called Beast Lords, and I believe with their return, what was impossible is now possible.
And that will be a scam or fraud call I'm going to mute. What are you hoping to accomplish? I say that to him.
I knew you had a warrior's heart. Long ago, my brothers stole my inheritance from me. On that day, I swore I would prove the blood of my father flowed through my veins.
As they do when they hear my message telling them that I don't answer the phone anymore because of all the scam and fraud calls. What would this someone need to do?
I found this land where no one had mounted a horse in millennia. I came here to tame what is untamable. There was a cult of the Beast Lords near Washam. Perhaps they left some clue there. Will you aid my search?
I'll check it out.
It will take more than keen senses to conquer this
The
mystery.
reward will be mount,
The
riding skill,
horse
and
find
moon shadow. A
Scared?
pony.
If you're afraid. But if you're
That's the quartermaster. Da-da. Investigate, that's the 2. Where's the 2? 2 is over there. 170 meters away, not far. Looks like they're going to be making, well, on first blush, it looks like they're going to make the quest to get the pony straightforward. We'll see. I'm going to commune. Hey, wow. Is this Guild Wars 2? Harvest Azoth infused oils.
Are there still humans on this island that revere the primal forces? If you wish to bond with the spirit of the beast, you must find an offering that demonstrates your soul is truly wild.
Oh, I got more to do. Search for a horse to bond with. Bondage? Horse bondage? That just sounds wrong on so many levels. What? Oh, horse binding. That's a little different. Probably. It's a wild horse. The horse is calmly licking its lips, looking for a snack. Perhaps if I offer it something, I'll feed it some oats. Horse takes the oats and whinnies gratefully. It nudges your hand, sniffing you. You feel a bond forming with it. Okay, that's on the scale of difficult quests, where a 0 is nothing and a 10 is impossible. That's a 1.5. So far. I mean, we haven't actually got the horse that we can ride yet. Hey there. Except for some frustration with in one place, which was significant. Overall, very good. I had my complaints in that one place, and they were harsh and profane. But overall, it's going great. And in fact,
Do you realize what we've done, stranger?
I just got my horse.
This changes everything.
Right there.
Look here.
It's named Moonshadow. I'm not nuts about the name, but it's fine.
Treat it well.
How do I strengthen the bond with my horse? Again, not horse bondage. That's a very different Twitch stream than I'll be giving.
My people learn to ride at age 2 and start racing at age 6.
Arrange to practice race you. Head to the starting line to test your skills. What sort of race is it?
This type of race is called a rally.
A short distance course.
distance
Show me your
course
speed
meant to
there.
test your
100 roads to glory if your horse is
There
fast
are
enough. Any
100.
tips?
Stay aware of
Your surroundings. Use your map to determine the swift route. Any spirit travel will
Any
disqualify
spirit
you.
travel will disqualify you.
You may find shortcuts
You may
if you
find
can. I'm
shortcuts.
ready.
Good luck, my friend. Fate is
Oh dear, this does seem like the Lord of the Rings
You
one,
want to
where
get
you,
high.
after you
First,
deliver a horse and deliver a second horse to a place that's further away, and deliver a horse to a third place that's further away where there are mobs that can knock you off the horse, and they still don't let you buy it. They make you run a race course, and you'll almost certainly fail because you don't know the layout the first time. And the second time you'll get close, and then maybe the third or the fourth time you'll finish, and finally they let you pay for the horse. Yeah. Let's see. Open Moonshadow's reward from inventory. I'm riding on a moon shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. That's an actual song, not one I just made up. Well, yeah, I mean, this game didn't have mounts until 2 days ago, so... I don't even know what the Mounty de Horsey command is. X. Oh, that's really good. I'm glad it's X, because X is what it is in Guild Wars 2 and what I've assigned it to in a whole bunch of other games. So I'm actually cool with X. And then it's going to be the rally. Where's the rally? There's a momentary. I'm on a horse. I'm on a horse. There, okay. It would be nice if you got a speed bonus for riding on the road. I don't think that's the case. I've always felt that would be a nice way to approach movement in games. It does look like I get a speed boost when I hit the marker. I always felt it would be nice if they actually gave you a boost to your speed if you're moving on the road. Simply because that's easier than across country. Got 40 seconds to get to the next one. I just noticed the time. Hold shift to dash. Hold L shift to dash. Did I just not hit it? I did not hit it, perhaps. Oh, over there. Shift to dash. Got it. Great. I just happened to get lucky, and it's taking me straight through a corrupted breach. Ah, I see, and there's the bar. I played some BDO. I liked some of the game systems, but I couldn't say that I liked the game as a whole. Some of the game systems were really good, though. And that's an improvement on most games, where they have no specifically interesting game systems. And the game isn't very good. In the case of BDO, I just didn't care for the game. I know a lot of people still do. But loved some of the systems. I'm a bit of a game systems wonk, so I can give a lot of attraction / affection to game systems in a game. I may not make this one. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Return to Kochi Khan. Let's see. All right, I'm here, and he's up there. So I dismount, pull out my void thingy, and I kill a rabbit to celebrate. Actually, not to celebrate. I have a quest for killing rabbits. So even a game like Elyon, which I tried for, I think, 2 streams, I was able to pick out some of the game systems, stuff that I liked, and specifically the stuff I hated. The gameplay itself, it had really good gameplay. Almost everything else in the game I loathed, but the gameplay itself was really good. BDO had some nice, deep game systems. Oh, I can keep moving while waiting for my horse to appear underneath me. That's nice. I like that. I have a pony, a pretty, pretty pony. Its name is Moonshadow. Cat Stevens song, I believe, Moonshadow.
I knew you had it in you. You can conquer the
My
world
riding is up to
on the back
level
of a
15.
horse, brother. Take care of your mount. It will
Cloth
take
sack mount
care. Here's a
attachment.
recipe my father taught me. It will keep your mount strong for the racing season.
A recipe. Don't horses eat grass? In the wild, yes, but a racing horse is a special breed.
But a racing
With proper
horse
care,
is a special
a good mount will carry you swiftly
With
past the
proper
horizon.
care, a good mount will carry you swiftly past the horizon.
Well, clearly I want to equip this on my mount. Ah, and we have the mount page as well. They get shoes, straps. Oh my, straps. I guess we are into horse bondage after all. Craft mount victuals at the camp. Mount victuals. Let's make some victuals. Foods. Let's see. Mounts. Mount victuals. Basic mount vitamins. Come in little tablets. Barley, water, and milk. My cooking's now level 10. Equip the victuals and feed your horse. Pardon me, I have to equip some victuals. And presumably I have to mount up to feed the horse. And, yes. My riding is now level 20. And yearling, I have reached riding skill level 20. That took about 7 minutes, let's say. I also got the not a total failure achievement for reaching flail mastery level 5. I'm not a complete failure. I'm just I'm a moderate failure. I hit the wrong button.
Well done. Your horse looks strong and eager, but the bond is forged through many hours in the
It's
saddle.
posted races at notice boards throughout the area. These will push the limits of your potential.
These will push the limits of your potential. You've shown a rare aptitude for horsemanship. I think even my forefathers will be impressed.
Well, I'm a natural.
Trust between horse and rider is something that is built over time.
And these races will do
They
that?
will. The times I've posted
I will
don't
accept
be
the quest.
intimidated by the tracks. They are meant to be difficult, but that difficulty
I will
make
open
you
the
more
horse shop.
stronger. Show me you can do that.
I can get Benson for 10,000 gold. I don't want to spend gold. Or I could buy a pretty pony for my actual Marks of Fortune, which is the in-game real money currency that I got 20,000 of for buying the game in, like, when it first became available in alpha. Midnight? No, thank you. A lot of people are getting the white lion skin for whatever reason. But I like my pony just the way he is. Or possibly she. They didn't specify. Mount. Mount Shoe. Mount Shoe. Why do I have two? Does the mount have 2 slots for them? It has only 1 slot for them. Why do I end up with 2? They appear to be exactly identical. Small boost to mount dash when on a road. Ah, okay, I have my choice of mount dash recharge rate or boost to mount dash when on road. So on road apparently is a thing in the game. Full marks to the team. I always wondered, there were some games where I thought there might be movement advantage for moving on the road, but I didn't ever really check it out. I always thought it would be a great idea. It looks like they're way ahead of me. Congratulations. Nice work. I approve. I don't need rescuer boots, though. Those can be converted into bits and pieces of things. Warrior's Path Circuit. Where are we? Complete each course. Kings Road Tour, Radiant Hills Rally, Dogma Tour, Stolen Shores Rally, Ghosts and Groves Tour. Well, those can wait until I find them. I don't need those to be pinned. I'll stumble over them when I stumble over them. All right. Now, help Quartermaster Satvik salvage supplies from Golden Fields. Quest 2. Where are we at for 2? Quest 2. Not seeing it. All the way down there. All right. We've got 1 and 2. Okay, well, 1 is that. Okay, we've got a turn in there. We've got quest 1 and another quest there. Obviously, the place we want to be is Corinth City. Let me really quickly get over to the nearby fast travel point, and we'll be off and start leveling again. Yep, I found one. I found one. So we're going to go ahead and run a race. Do not let the radiance of the hills fool you. Danger lurks even on the brightest of days. Sir Galahad. Recommended player level 25, riding level 0 to 49. Wend your way up and down over the glowing hills of Everfall. You will dash by fortifications and spiked defenses. The sun is out, and it's a beautiful day for a skirmish. The sun is not out, but I'll accept the quest. I have to hit all of the checkpoints. We'll see if I can do it. Try and jump it. Not necessary. Where to next? I figured it would be over there. I ride like the wind. I also pass like the wind, brake like the wind. A lot of wind. Pardon me, just riding through. Don't pay me no mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you? $30. I think we're way ahead on this one. That's 6 of 9. I have a horsey. Looks like we're going to come in 20 seconds. Next one's 106 meters, but looks like it's cross country. A wolf. We are at 7 of 9. I'm going to hit this again in about 20 seconds. We are about 100 meters out, 85 meters out, 20 seconds. Give or take, should be fine. And I think this is a successful completion. It is! My riding is level 50. Holy crap. Oh, that was a lot of XP. Reach riding level 40. I worked really, really hard for it today, guys. You know, I think I've earned this by the sweat of my brow and the actual ease of getting those accomplishments. Provides fortify status when force dismounted through combat. Oh, 40. I get the second one. That's right. Okay. Okay, we got another basic mount charm. Gives a small boost to mount dash capacity. I like the recharge rate, I think. Small boost to mount landing durability. Fortify status when force dismounted. That sounds a little better. Okay. There is a very handily located Spirit Spire thingy. Spirit Spire thingy. It's close enough for me. Fast travel. Yes, please. Well, they didn't make leveling up the basics of mount travel much. I mean, that was getting the mount and leveling it up that far pretty damn quick. Which is good, I think. Putting the basics in very easy to obtain, I think is great. Where you really want to push the player is for some specific advantage like a mount or more speed or that kind of stuff.
Everyone needs goods, don't
Famine
they?
is bad, isn't it?
Tell that to the annual tribute.
What do you need
That
the most?
Timber, cut stone, and leather. After all,
Timber, cut
folks
stone,
need
and leather.
homes, clothes, and shoes. We have a little food left. but
Equip a
there's
flint mine.
always-
Yeah, I'm gonna. I will equip those and immediately unequip them.
Except dung.
Thank
We
you.
got dung plenty.
There we go. And he needs cut stone and he needs wood. I hop into the air and I'm on a mount. Just like that. It's almost like it was magic. But of course, there's no magic. Except the magic of friendship. Sorry. And stone. Oh, look, a boulder. Oh, look, a boulder. See, the little ones are flint, but the big ones, you guessed it, boulders. And it looks like there's a lower speed moving in town while mounted. Again, nice choice by them. I need to craft 4 coarse leather. Four coarse leather crafted. And I didn't even see 10 timber. I got 11. My woodworking is now 12. Stone cutting is not very high. I think I need 10 of that as well. I have just enough stone for the stone cutting. How about we try that again, although this time we actually do the amount we need. There. There we are. All right, we got everything he wanted cut, chopped, ready to rock and roll. It's all Billy Joel and me.
Hey, look at this. Something approaching an actual stockpile. I haven't seen that in months. Keep up the good work.
All
We
right,
have
I do
other
not
empty
need
spots
a
where goods should
poor
go.
rifle, thank you. At some point I need to use a two-handed weapon for one of the progress achievements for like the battle pass or equivalent. So at some point I'm going to want to hit things with a big frickin' axe, I think. I did like the sword in the past. I played with the sword on another character when it first came out, and I liked that. Let's see. This one's much higher, so for now, we're going to go ahead and I think we'll replace the... Do I not have a level? I am not of a level to use that. Fine. Well then, I guess we will use the big two-handed sword. Fine, if you're going to be that way. Windsward. Standing game, please. I need to AFK a sec and refill my cup as I'm running out of booze. And because we are now in fall here in the Bay Area, the temperature today was a autumnal 96 degrees, which I think is 36 degrees centigrade Celsius. Gotta say, not a fan. And in fact, the next 3 days are going to be 94 and 95. I will reiterate about not being a fan. That's too fucking hot. I need to talk to them about something. I don't know. Open up a town board. See, what happened is there are multiple sort of starting towns, and I went through my starting town and ended up in this starting town, and now I'm doing this starting town starting quests too, which is fine. You know, is there anything I can immediately turn in? 500 green wood is a lot. Herb rations, energizing light. 12 boar. Sooner or later, I'm destined to get 12 boar, but I'd have to come back to turn it in, so probably not worthwhile. All right, what? Craft up an iron longsword. That can wait. A weird and wonderful world. Opinions vary, my friend. Golden field for food and resupply. What am I missing? Where's the main story quest? Main story, Strength of a Soul. Locate ancient soul warden temple to begin your trial. Where is that? Where is it? There it is. Closest point I can teleport to is there, Oxborough City. I'm off to Oxborough City. Now, I've lived my whole life here in the Bay Area, so I am used to Octobers having an Indian summer. It's normal for us to get a significant hot spell in October. But 4 straight days of 94 to 96, that's not usual. Well, I mean, you don't have to PvP. I haven't PvP'd. I don't like PvP, and mind you, I bought this when it was intended to primarily be a PvP game because I like to support MMOs in general. I will note that a lot of the PvP players who weren't around for that part of the game like to blame the fact that the game changed its design on Care Bears. First of all, I don't call you sociopaths, PvP players. Please don't call me a Care Bear. Second, the problem wasn't that PvE players complaining. That it? That's it. The problem was they had designed in a bunch of game mechanics that they expected would reduce ganking and basically farming noobs coming out of town, right? They put these measures in place, like a lot of PvP design teams have done in the past. They put measures in to disincentivize bad behaviors. And after the first couple of alphas, do you know what they found? They looked at their heat maps of where players were dying in PvP, and they were overwhelmingly dying just outside of town and getting killed by much higher level players. What they found out is you can't design out bad behavior. The PvP players killed PvP version of New World, not the PvE players. And anyone who says differently wasn't here. Is that somebody spawning? Well, I need to kill some guys, so... I need to kill like 10 guys or something, I think. So that's one. I can't say no to free loot. I'm a weak person. Ooh, he dropped a little vial of Azoth. That's nifty.
I, Gilgamesh, do solemnly bow
a new friend.
to the radiance of the sun and the luminescence of the presence of the gods. Serve Amara, the blessed inheritor of the eternal fire.
Great sword. Crosscut, I believe is the one I want. Let's see. That was there, so I'm going this way. Another chest of goodies. Now, so I understand why the PvP players, or the players who were hopeful for a PvP game, are disappointed. Because, of course, I understand why they'd be disappointed. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Wrong way. So I completely understand why they'd be disappointed. Or did I go the wrong way? No, I went the right way, I think. I'm really confused. I'm more confused than usual. And that's saying something, believe you me. I am continually confused. No, okay, this was the right way. Now this is the... I'm totally convinced I'm doing it right now. No, really, I promise. It just bugs me every time I see somebody blaming PvE players for what happened to this game. It's so hilariously misguided. Help quartermaster. What am I missing in here? Ascend higher into the temple. I'm not seeing the passageway up. I must have been struck blind at some point. I'm deeply confused. Must be I missed in here. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way in here. All right. There it is. Jeez. I can see perfectly. I have no idea what you're talking about. Me and Stevie Wonder were playing tennis and singing a song. And maybe you've heard of it, Endless Love? That's an old joke. I'm an old joker, so there you go.
I vow to be both noble and true, to heed the divine voice, and to aid my people against all hardships and foes. I also swear on my bonded soul to ease the world's pain.
I think open world PvP
regardless of the price.
Is in an MMO that is not designed as a primarily MMO experience is destined to fail. I think it can work in a primarily designed PvP experience, like Dark Age of Camelot would be an example. We're still in here, and I still need to defeat the Temple Guardian to defeat the Remnant. I thought I whacked the Temple Guardian, but it did seem like he died a little bit on the easy side. Why is that not marked? Why is that not pinned? I don't know, because I'm a dope. Inert Remnant. Ah. The Remnant.
No conviction will keep
Read
you
the third
from me.
promise. I need to kill 3 more guardians. Basic vanilla guardians, the little deadites
I
running
give
around.
my breath to the winds, my strength to the lands, and my spirit to the firmament, that it rain down into the blessed earth and the depths of the waters to seal my oath for all time, and
I just got to kill a couple more
all
dinks.
those who would follow in my
Oh, I can't get out that way. Well, that doesn't seem fair at all. I would like to complain. I don't assume he counts. No. Ow! That is gonna hurt. Oh, I fell on my keys. Ow! Hi there. Let me just have a little quick snack here. Make sure I kill like 2 more to make sure I get the 10, because I think I had to kill 10. before they... Hey! I'll kill one more. We have a shiny over there. An ancient urn. That might be enough. I ride my horse. Up, up. Don't even think about shooting my horse. I just got this. You think that's gonna buff out? Who shoots at a horse's ass? Who does that? I need to kill that rabbit. Don't want to. I have a quest to kill rabbits. Seriously, I honestly do. I've got some moats. Over here, yeah.
Kinds of people you're running.
Well, I have to say, she's amazing.
Here.
Amazing Grace.
Looking a little haggard,
Yeah.
if you don't mind me saying so. Thought I heard scuffling. Now that you mention it, there was an old codger a few paces back.
Codger? We don't use that word, young lady.
I'll be going back soon
We
enough.
don't use the word
But if you want to
codger
go
where
after
I
this
come from.
geezer,
All right?
Go that way and just ask around town.
As an actual codger, we don't let just anyone use the phrase codger. Let's see, what do we got? Enter Oxborough, rumor has it. I make my own sound effects.
Something to aren't we? But information is power here.
Information is power. Da, tovarish.
Try not to look steady. I'll have to give him a talking to. Gossip is more valuable than gold in this town.
If you're looking for my can't say that name sparks any torches. Perhaps
I've already met Jonas, but apparently they allow you to do the quests to meet him from two different sides.
If you've come to grease my palms about the permits, demands my aid in abetting...
Ah,
the old man Jonas, right? Hold a moment. Well, the Covenant, Marauders, and Syndicate are the heavy hitters these days. Always
Talk to Jonas Alexander. Jonas is in town? No, he's outside of town. So there's Jonas. Where's the quest I have to do for the story? Main story quest. The MSQ, as some players would describe it as. All the way down there. Okay, then we will fast travel. We will... Would you stop already? Thank you. Holy crap. That UI. Slightly troubling. And just like that, he's gone. Elite chests can only be claimed once per day. Looking for specific ingredients for a recipe? Pin the recipe to track it. More helpful hints. Guess this isn't my hometown. I do have quests available here, but no. Okay, we want to head out west and then north. Dismounted, I entered a restricted mount area. I didn't know those existed. They exist. I fly like the wind. There's Jonas.
Would like
No,
straw in
not
larger
Jonas.
fish. And how
Fishing
goes your
expert.
fishing? If you can catch 3 fish.
Yeah,
take 'em in
I
those
can. I
short
just don't
you
want to.
never fall what old Shields touch.
Let's see. No. Unpin. Go away. Actually, let's also get rid of the... to those. All right. We have tidied up our immediate quest tracker a good deal. It's Satvik
The
Agrawal.
scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing field.
Is there anything
all
worth salvaging?
eternal. I hope so, because we need it.
I'll do it.
You're a brave soul.
Yes, I'm a brave soul, blah, blah,
I
blah.
protest.
Stop yapping.
Burn so dire. Look for any power
I did want to check. Not there, not there. There. I've gotten 2 more activities done, it seems like. I'm clicking on activity card, nothing is happening. Don't know why. Don't know why it's not happening. Wow, okay. Maybe it doesn't work unless you're in town? Don't know. Pardon me, I have to fix the window. I'm here to fix the windmill. Crates of harvested veggies. Sacks of milked grain. Little XP. Here, piggy, piggy. Whoop. They doubt the puissance of my flail. Never doubt a man's puissance. Whackety whackety. Mind you, I have to probably come back and kill him later again. That's a mechanic that I detest in many, many MMOs where, like, go into this place and kill these mobs. Come back out. Okay, go back in there and kill those mobs. Okay, come back out. Okay, go and kill the boss, who you've already killed twice on the first 2 trips. Fix the second windmill. Oh, I'll fix their windmill, all right. It sounds a little dirty when I say it like that. Fill the cart with grain and vegetables. Creepy bug. It's very strange. It's not. It's one of the, you know, most of the foes you fight in the game are human or were human or pseudo-human, sort of human. There's those weird bugs, and then the sort of quadruped with sort of large slashing forelimbs. It's just odd. They didn't like go whole hog with creating new critters. They mostly just went with human variations.
Well, it's not as much as I'd hoped, but it's certainly better than nothing.
And it certainly you didn't have to do any goddamn work, so maybe shut up.
This farm produced a bountiful crop of fruits and vegetables. The fields are cursed now, but there are crates of fruit that have already been harvested. Go on, I'll wait here.
Oh, he's got more scut work. Level 26. Mind you, he could have had me. See, he's sending me back in. Why didn't he send me in for this stuff in the first place? I hate it when quests do this stuff. It's so dumb.
Nothing I've
The
left.
path is clear. You can stop hiding now, you great big weenie.
They'll hear you.
Some kind of weird ass beetle is what they are. Actually, it's not just their asses that are weird on those beetles. The whole beetles are weird. But the asses in particular.
you doing here?
It's safe. You can leave. Don't worry. I'll go through your provisions and take what I want. Light rations, milk, night crawler bait. Do you really want that in with the food? I personally not. Why? There we go. Jeez.
After what I've seen, I just can't believe that.
I just can't believe that.
How did the farms did
Why weren't you
I've only
affected?
just
Could it be
returned
the
from
sorceress
completing my
Medea?
trip. I never. Oh, does he now? Is it that old blowhard Francis?
That, my friend,
She
was
just returned from
most-
up north.
She must be initiated. They train up north. The speaker
The
insists
Iron
he
Rose
gets
mercenaries?
the Iron
Yes, I'll kill them,
Keep
fine.
lies to the northwest. If you can go and find out about the tribute,
It's a recipe, a
help us solve
recipe,
this
and a
dilemma.
recipe. That's 3
I should get
recipes.
these goods back to town
Math,
where they're
guys.
desperately needed. Good luck.
Key to the universe. Got another point in Windsward. Storage. Always storage. If it's available. Character. Oh, not quite enough to get to 50. Ah, we're robbed. At 50, our heavy attack damage goes up by 10%. We get extra encumbrance. 229 meters away. I put away my weapons, I stow them away, and I start running. But I don't run far because we've got hemp. A practical reason. It's used for making linen. Not edibles, as far as I know. I've never seen any recipes that called for hemp. I'm not saying they're not out there. We've got more hemp. And more life bloom. I will gather the life bloom and the hemp unless someone ninjas the hemp from me. Hemp ninjas. That sounds like a mob from a game. There, it looks like there's 3 hemp bushes over there. 4. Nope, nope. Don't want the tree. Stop. I'm just here for the hemp, man. Just give me the hemp and there won't be any problems. Search for clues to the missing tribute at the Iron Rose Garrison. We've got another quest here, it looks like. I have a person to talk to.
I don't understand.
What happened?
We heard the farmer's cries
I
and
complete
rushed
the
to help.
quest.
It makes no sense. Yes.
I can
good
search
to do
for
that.
her.
Don't forget
Anything
to
else?
set yourself a campsite. If you get in over your head.
Another questicle.
Commander Merrill dives
Training for what?
to join the Iron Rose Company.
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. I've
Not sure
seen it
happy to
posted
do what,
in
but
the
something.
encampments.
Venture to Iron Rose
Maybe
Garrison and
multiple
find the
pages.
Creed.
I
Travel
know I'll
to
have to
campsite near the
meditate
Iron
and
Rose
learn
Garrison.
discipline, but that's difficult without instruction.
Something over here. 48 meters away. Ah. Campsites everywhere. Make camp. Yeah, this is we're still in the storyline. I guess for the second town. if memory serves, Y is the button. You just have to find a place that's flat and not occupied. Collect the Iron Creed. Wait, what? Oh, that's there. That's my campfire, which I don't give a crap about. 1 and 2. Right, they're both in there. Got it. Alright, fine. Good. Everything's good. It's all good now. How are you? I think these are cabbages. Did you know that all a Brussels sprout is a small cabbage? That's true. All right, what are we after? Rescuing survivors and collecting the Iron Creed. Survivor over here, maybe? Possibly, perhaps, perchance. Per capita. Persuasion. Perspiration. Talk to Gideon. Where is Gideon? Gideon is just outside, evidently. Gideon. Must be upstairs. Not outside, upstairs. Oh, Gideon, oh, have you seen Gideon?
For God's sake.
The way is clear now. Get moving. Learn the fate of Sergeant Cotharan. Well, when you put it that way, you're right. I won't have turkey for Thanksgiving. You talked me into it, or out of it. I'll go with ham. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Recover Sergeant Cotharan's armband. Big old supply stockpile. We'll grab that. I think we're waiting for a dude to respawn, maybe? I think so. I'm going to assume he respawns up here. It's like right where that guy is standing, or right below where that guy is standing. I'm going to assume he was waiting because he knew what was coming. I have 2 of those recipes. I can make one of those. That is a music sheet. We can go ahead and learn that. Given that there was the big supply chest, I would expect the respawn up here, not downstairs. There he is. This guy, you want to hit on him too, or you're just going to leave him all to me? Okay, you evidently don't want it. You're welcome. I saved your life. Or I shaved your wife. I'm not sure. It was one of those two. Definitely one of those two. Both the turn-ins are over there. That respawn's going to kill that guy. But you know, I did what little I could for him. I gave him chances to whack the mob that he wanted, presumably, to whack. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We've got a shiny blue light. And a couple of turn-ins.
You're back. Thank you so much. As the Creed said, I agree. That'd be marvelous.
I'll get you one.
I've hit
Not sure what I'm
enough
getting
sticks
for
against
him,
tree
but
trunks.
for her, but
I swear, the forest is starting to glare at me.
the Force is starting to glare at you? Wow, I didn't... What'd you do to piss off the Force? I mean... Even Anakin couldn't piss off the Force. What was that? Someone throwing shit at me? Yeah. Another player shooting heels at me, or so he'd have you believe.
What a relief to see you again. What news from the... No, I cannot raise arms against my fallen comrades. You must fight your way into the
what has
Iron Keep
happened
alone.
is I was working on the main story quest.
Find what you can. Then use the spirit shrine to meet me in Corinth. Valor is a beacon, friend.
And I ended up opening up a second, different iteration of the main story by going to a different town. Is I think what's happened. So I need to go to Jonas, I think, for the higher level one and stop working on leveling the lower level one. I understand why they did it. Ooh, a bison. So if we unpin that one for now, where is the other pin? And unpin that one for now, we can get back on the stuff that's closer to being on level. Where's Jonas? There. Fast travel. Alright, Jonas. Jonas. I don't know what that big green beam is over there. Pardon the yawn. It's not you, it's me. Because the temperature was 96 today, I didn't want to do my grocery shopping or go out at all in the middle of the day, so I got up early to do take care of my chores, my duties that needed doing.
But the fish are... Continue your journey.
You abandoned me at the ruins.
Did I abandon you, or did I just walk ahead?
Yeah, let's go with that. So you were a soul warden.
A soul warden? No, that could not be. It is such a pretentious sounding name.
Yes, it is pretentious sounding, and you are a pretentious asswipe. It makes sense. Oh, I think it means that there's a sort of a dynamic event going on there. I think. Itchy, itchy, itch. What you got?
I've gone and spoiled everything. Absolutely everything with my clumsiness.
Who's laughing at you?
Everyone.
Everyone's laughing at
After
you.
what my family cannot tolerate such a
Well,
mishap.
I'll accept the quest to do
They sent
something
me to
about
get
something.
of
I'm
equal
not
value
gonna.
or-
Both are in the same place, so that's fine. Search Arcturus for clues about the Soul Warden's fate and travel to Arcturus. So I can either go to Arcturus or Arcturus, depending on which quest I'd rather do. It's a tough call. Collect an ancient vase from Ancient Guardians. And find the first
History is
clue.
filled with the stories of those who resisted the call. Stories of failure and doom.
No, I do not want the fresh water. Damn it, I want the loot. Thank you. Ancient vase. There, I have a vase.
We have fallen back to the tower. On all sides, the corrupted
Climb to the
complex.
next level.
Our lines of defense are broken. Our compatriots flee. Those who could cover the distance have come to this ancient place seeking shelter. We are preparing our executions. We will make our stand here. I do not think it will be enough.
It's an ancient urn. Wow. Did that guy do a knockback, or did that thing, like, teleport? Pretty nifty skill to have. Teleportation, not the knockback. Come on, tell me you wouldn't like to have teleportation if you could.
They have broken through. We no longer have means of escape, but we were able to seal the upper floors of the tower. Even now, I can hear them battering against our barrier. We have rationed our food and supplies.
You gonna
our
do something?
weapons.
Mr. Undead guy?
Sleepless nights.
Gonna run away. Alright, well, I guess that's one option I didn't expect.
The Soul Wardens searched my face for composure.
Defeat the torment of the Soul
I
Wardens.
cannot save them, but I will not show them my despair.
Come on, come get some. Find the final journal entry, which presumably is around here somewhere. Over yonder, which means we've got to kill another re-kill, another ghost.
Supplies are exhausted. The tower shudders under their assault. There is nowhere else to go. Soon, they will ascend the stair, and all will be lost.
That'll suck for
They
you,
beg me
Jonas.
to run, to preserve the Order's future.
Rather not die.
Soul Warden. I
Oh, nice.
will not abandon my post.
Excellent work. If I do say so myself, and obviously I do because the words came out of my mouth.
Look at that! What a beauty!
Thank you.
This will definitely get me back.
What was she
into my
talking
mother's
about?
Good graces. You've saved my life, friend. But on second thought, I should make certain.
That's a crappy Void Gauntlet. This shield, crappy. This chest piece, you guessed it, crappy. All right, Jonas. He is, of course, the failed Jonas brother.
Again you return. Again that expected.
The Soul Wardens are all gone except for you.
What I see. They clamor. The ghosts. Beg
Ding
me
27.
to remember. I truly.
What if I became a Soul Warden?
That is a terrible idea.
Thank you for your support. Please, I need your help.
Even if you want to pursue such a foolish notion,
There must
you
be a way.
would need- There was once a huntress in these parts.
Well, I will accept that quest to find
Friendly
her.
and elusive sort. She spoke on the angry earth's behalf. You
Our
might
strength is
ask
now
about her
50,
or not,
which gives us nice,
but
delicious
getting her to give you a
bonuses.
living seed.
10% heavy attack damage,
Don't
plus
say
25
I didn't
encumbrance. We don't quite have enough to hit back to 50 in focus, but we're close. Season 3, we'll try to continue. It won't show me my activity card. I don't know why. Must be level 60 to access the season journey. Really? But I could do the last season, or at least some of it, on a character I was playing like a week ago. And I did something on the activity card last night, so I don't understand what the deal is. Not that I've got very far, mind you, for the season's welcome gift. So I don't understand what the problem is, or why we have this overwriting where it's saying activity card along with the name of the season. Return to Oxborough and ask Huntsman Lee about the Huntress. Oxborough, is it? Very well, I'll be off for Oxborough then. Oxborough. Fast travel? Yes. Fast travel me. I need to refill my beverage cup again. I will be right back. I'm back. My bags are over half full.
If you've come by any quality fairs, do know that I pay handsomely.
I'm looking for a
the
huntress.
right
Know of
now.
anyone?
Women here are not exactly the rugged sort, if you take my meaning. Oh.
And
You smell
Tekla
of
Petrowski.
perfume. Have you been to see Huntsman Lee?
He said you could help me find a huntress.
Oh, he did he? I've heard rumors about a strange woman who lives alone in the woods, but it smacks of gossip and folklore to me.
A woman who lives in the woods. That normally leads to hangings.
My hunch about this town
Oh, it's
was
Grace
right.
again.
Did you know the jewelers
Looking for a
deal in
woman who
gold
lives in the
plates up
forest.
well now? That's a bit strange. I was just hearing tavern talk the other day about some wild woman.
Alright, alright. They love to run me around town. They run me right round town, baby. Right round town. Like a record, baby. Right round town.
I know one knows sniffing for information.
A wild
when I
woman in
see
the
one.
forest?
There's legends, and then there's truth. People talk nonsense.
There's legend and tooth? Let's see. Where is she? Okay, she's already in the far north. What settlement is that? That's Pridwin Capital. Where do I actually... Was it Everfall? That's Corinth City. Pridwin Capital. I thought this was where I had dropped off a bunch of my crafting stuff. Am I wrong? This is not where I... It is, okay. I am... In this case, I am not wrong. Actually, we'll put all of those. Hold on to the mount stuff. Throw the cooking stuff in there. The fishing stuff. The craft mods. The resources. The furniture. The arcana. The extra stone cutting stuff. The extra timber. The weaving stuff. All of the leather stuff. The reagents. I think we already have a tool of that. We can confirm that. Let's see. That is a spear. I don't think I'll be using a spear anytime soon. Do I have any weapons in here at all? No. Let's see. We have a couple of tier 3 kite shields. We'll get rid of the lesser of those. We can hold on to that for now. I think we'll move that across. We'll hold on to that. Move that across. Hold on to that. Oh, wait. That's a lesser version. We'll salvage that. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to salvage that. So we'll move it back and we'll salvage it. And we'll hold on to that for just now. In here, move that over. These pants, well, they are pants. These boots are perhaps made for walking, but that's not what they're going to do for me. Right. That's all stuff we wanted to get rid of. Excellent. We have done so. Our bags are not empty. They are 3/4 empty. Okay. Next, we have to meet the Speaker of the Angry Earth, the Huntress. For this, we'll be going north. But I'll head out the east exit because we're almost there. And then we'll make a left turn. We'll face north, and all of a sudden, like, turn left. Horsey riding. That's a gray wolf. Oh, interesting. Collision on the wolves. Go away, wolves. You bother me. See if we can get to the road, because I do believe you get a speed bonus on the road. Definitely feels like you get a speed bonus on the road. That's a really nice addition, I think. As I said earlier, it's the kind of thing I've always wanted to see in games. I was never sure if any game actually had it in the past. I've got a quest giver here. And another rabbit. I still have that quest to kill like 25 of them. We're probably up to like 15. An abandoned mine cart. Seek out the hunters to the north. That's the abandoned mine. That's fine. Headed right towards her. Stay on target. Stay on target. Wolfie. Turkey. We definitely want to get a fast travel point. There we go. Shadow Mine Shrine. And in here, little bit of lag spike. Adiana Heron.
You tread on what was once hallowed ground, human. Whatever your purpose coming here, it is misguided. Go
I
back
came here to
your
speak to you.
settlement. No surprise. Your kind are always speaking, never listening. That is why so few of you can hear the whispers of
Well,
the
I've heard the
angry
whispers
earth.
of the angry earth. It's the expansion, after all. Pouch of corruption fighting
You
potion.
say you've come to see me.
I came to ask a favor.
You are wasting your time and mine.
Maybe we can help each
The
other.
flow of Azoth that feeds this fountain comes from the caves nearby.
I'll look into it for
where I
you.
suspect it has become blocked. Get it flowing again, and
I can do this.
to what you have to say.
Quiet down there. Tommy's talking to me. Try to tell me how to live. I need to investigate the Canary Mine. Multiple parts. Two guys are following that guy. They will undoubtedly aggro on me after he gets out of their range. Have to like step on buboes here. didn't like me stepping on the buboes. As best I can determine. I busted a bunch of buboes. Destroy clotting carapaces and cut down corrupted tentacles. Well, there was one of the things I needed to get in there. Probably the clotted thing rather than the tentacles. I haven't seen any of the tentacles yet. I did this quest a couple weeks ago on a different account, so I do remember this one. The tentacles are annoying because they have very long-range attacks. Oops, alright, well. And there's one of the tentacles. Sneeze. My apologies for the sneeze. I hope that successfully muted. Why are you still there? Aren't you defeated? I have to feel the sneeze lurking around again. Oh, I see another tentacle. They're fighting it. They murdered it in a big hurry. Okay. Way even faster than I did. Tentacle. Alright, that's two of the clotting carapaces, which really just is not nice at all, really. I need one more tentacle. Not a word that sounds like tentacle. I mean, I already have 3 of those. I'm the king of the mountain! Just looking for tentacles. I mean, who amongst us isn't looking for tentacles in our life? You know, someone to hold on to. That holds on to us. Tries to strangle the life out of us. Meanwhile, some silver. And a tentacle. And back we go to Adiana. Sort of worked. Anyone following me?
I'm the kind that, yes.
She needs
That
something from me
violet
too,
is
because of course everybody needs something from me. That's the burden of being the hero, you know. Summoning failed because I was in midair. Unexpected.
Well, the
fountain is running again. Corruption blocking the flow of Azoth through earthly passages. Impossible. There must be another explanation. You have done your part, so I will
I need
hear
a
what you
seed of the
came
angry
here to-
earth.
Do you even realize how much you ask?
Yes, I do.
You are honest, aren't you? Good.
Not entirely, no.
Because corruption's power feeds the ego. Your kind's great weakness. Angry earth. has
By my kind, you mean
and that
awesome people? Well, that is my kind. We are awesome. Have no idea what she means about ego, though. Life mote, soul mote, fire mote, death note mote, and 25 gold pieces. I probably have enough to afford a house now. A little house, you know, on the prairie. Not really on the prairie. What do we got? Acquire Azoth-infused mist. A verdant petal cap. And an engorged rivercrest stem. That sounds smutty. Pardon the sniffles. For some reason, it's not unusual for me about 90 minutes into a stream to all of a sudden get all sniffly. Congested. My assumption is it has to do with talking so much. Maybe I'm allergic to streaming or the internet. Or maybe you, but probably not you. Wow, that rivercrest stem is engorged. It's ginormous. Back to Adiana Theron. That poor guy, he doesn't even have a horse. What a loser. I didn't have a horse 2 hours ago. But perhaps I'm no longer a loser. No, I'm still a loser. Pardon the yawn again.
There now. That will afford you some protection, whether or not your request for the seed is granted. Your sincerity has impressed
What
her.
do I need to do?
The Ebonbrock caverns nearby.
Want me to
are
drive them
over-
away?
You alone could not hope to achieve that.
Wow.
No.
Could you be a
Destroy
little more
as many as
insulting?
you can, and see if you can discover the source.
I hesitate to say condescending, but pretty condescending, gotta say. Well, this should be faster with the mount, since I have to scout a number of points. Oh, but I also have to defeat corrupted, so we won't bother riding the horsey yet. Oh, and he was kind enough to drop a goodie. Now, those guys are really creepy. On the positive side, they don't have much in the way of hit points. Alright, there's my first scouting point. I have scouted the point. Yep, we've got a shiny page of lore, which is a little XP. Hi, guys. Another scout point. There's one of the little crawly assholes. Actually, I'm not sure they have a lower body, so calling them assholes may not be accurate anatomically. That's 8 out of 10. And the final scout point. 9 out of 10. 10. We're back to talk to Tekla Petrowski. She's over there, I think. Yeah, she's over there. Tekla is a book by Stephen Brust. I think it's like the third or fourth book in a series he wrote. The first two were brilliant, and then they just turned to absolute garbage.
The earth of Canary Mine will yield no more for the corrupted. I assume you and then they'll take the poison to Ebon Rock Cavern and Ebon Rock Quarry.
Well, I'm going there anyway, so
You did
it's...
before. We don't have the strength to reclaim those places, but I'll be damned before I let the corrupted use them.
Scout the Ebon Rock Armory for the source of the incursion and things to investigate. The bonfire. Bonfire investigated. It's hard work, but somebody had to do it. Is there another entrance to this place? There is. The weapon pile. Another shiny piece of lore. Supplies. To defeat Armor Aldrich. I don't think he's in here right now. As we beat the crap out of the butchers. Defeat Armor Aldrich. Oh, he was in there. Number of people running around, so right now this is not particularly difficult bits of content. If you're soloing it like I was on the other server about a week ago or so, a little more trying. Lots of unwanted aggro. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to wait here for Aldrich. Do you want to? Also, good evening, Overarcher. Been a while. Have you played it before? Is the most important question. Because if you played it in the past, purchased it and played it in the past, well, there he is. That's the first salient question, as You can then give an informed opinion as to what you felt about the game at the time. And I can tell you if those parts of the game have changed. I need to defeat more corrupted. But I also need to investigate the cavern.
Your captain's box was just a drop of
I
the
would
source
say
power these island
depending on when you
hides.
played it, if you played it at launch
Find
and
it
only
all.
at launch, it is improved enormously. Or if you played it not very much at all, they have improved it enormously. If you own it, I would say yes, you definitely want to at least give it a try. It's improved a lot. I can't guarantee you'll like it. The way I've described it in the past is it's a game where if you enjoy the core gameplay loop, you'll like the game. And if you don't enjoy the core gameplay loop, you won't understand how anyone could possibly play the game. And I do not yet have the quest to let this guy go, so I will have to kill this guy again. So I enjoy the core gameplay loop, so I have dropped a lot of time into the game over the years. I was in since the alpha. But I completely understand that there are a lot of people who won't like the core gameplay loop and may not even understand why anyone does. But if you own the game, then yes, I would say try it. Give it an actual try. I don't think you're forced to craft. You really aren't. Any of the stuff I'm aware of that's crafted can be sold. So you should be able to buy it off the auction house. And generally speaking, if you're on one of the more established servers, the prices shouldn't be, too egregious, I wouldn't expect. It is, I think, a very divisive game. Which is sort of, I guess, consistent with what I said about either you like the core gameplay loop or you don't understand why anyone likes it at all. I need to rescue the dude in the cave now. And crafting is grindy, for sure. It is definitely grindy.
Your arrogance will be your end. You will join us on a draining life.
But no, I wouldn't say by any means are you forced to craft. And it's very grindy. Now, the harvesting part, I think, is probably worthwhile because, while it is grindy, certainly, it doesn't take an enormous amount of time, and the mats can always be sold. Whereas the stuff you craft, basically, while you're grinding, it's pointless. I need to escape the cavern. The amount it has improved since release is very substantial indeed.
Even those that believe they are immune shall learn. They too must succumb to her power.
Pardon me, sir. Have you heard the good word of clonk? And the new weapon they just added 2 days ago, the flail, I find enormously satisfying. But it's not available unless you pay $30 for the expansion. But if you own it, then yeah, I think it is worth giving it a fair shot for sure. But then I tend to feel that way about even games I really figure I'm not going to like. I want to have an informed opinion about them. So that I can cogently comment on why I like or don't like them. So that I think is a little bit different from most players. They just want to play a game that they're going to enjoy. I'm willing to play a game I don't think I'm going to enjoy, so I can feel better about it, about whining about it. Because you know I do like the whine. The new expansion added new area, new content, and mounts, and the new weapon, the flail. There's my horsey. I have the best horsey, obviously, but everyone else's horses, they're okay. The mount is very easily achieved once you hit level 25. I think that was a good choice on their part, rather than, you know, putting it behind some long quest chain or the other. So long, guys. It was great being here. Grand. I hope you enjoyed my time with you. Killing you, stealing your shit. All that. I think the overall, because you specifically mentioned the crafting, I think the crafting basis, the basics of how they want you to craft and stuff are okay, but the amount of grindiness removes that quality from it. Cashing the quest. Hi, Adiana.
My companion has told me all that transpired in the cavern.
Didn't you say that your kind can't be corrupted?
I did. I prefer to believe this an anomaly.
What about the living seed?
Your request has been granted, human. You should realize that this required a sacrifice, and it's not a gift that would be given freely again.
Ding 28.
Still, return to your instructor.
What
Convey
does the
to
seed
him
do
that
exactly?
It grants what your kind lacks, a connection to the earth itself.
That sounds
Give
good.
Jonas my regards. If he is your teacher, then you may yet defeat the darkness in your soul.
I do
Be
not
gone now,
need a bow. I do not need a tier 3 green sword, because I think the one I've got does. No, it does less damage, but it's a tier 3. And it's got nifty skills. I'm keeping the prettier one. Not that I expect I'm going to use it. That was an ice gauntlet. A hatchet. The rest of these I'm holding on to. The new pants. The new jacket. The new boots. Perfectly salvaged. I got a useful armor scrap from that. Which I suppose is better than a useless armor scrap. We have got our focus back up to 50 now, and that means 10% 10% incoming healing and 3% fishing cast distance. 3% fishing cast distance. Yes. More points into strength. And we need to talk to Tekla. Cash in the quest with her. And then we're off to talk to Jonas again. Hi, Tekla.
All my poison has been used, and it will take if you're still keen on
Why talk to Lee?
I'll
accept the
Lee
quest.
is a friend. He may play every political side.
Back to Lee. In Oxbro. Alright, well, we need to go back to Oxbro and turn in a quest there. The best new player? That's a good question. Give me just a sec here. Let me tab out and check my list of my free-to-play throughs. Catchy, huh? Probably should have trademarked it. YouTube's playlists. All right, Warframe. The new player experience is god awful. Elder Scrolls Online is fine. EverQuest 2 is fine. Secret World Legends. If you've never tried Secret World, it's such a different game. I would recommend that. The free-to-play through or the new player experience is okay. Neverwinter's new player experience, I would have trouble recommending simply because I have so many issues with the way they've changed the game. The Champions free-to-play through, it's okay. It's pretty standard. SWTOR has Star Wars: The Old Republic has the advantage of being a Star Wars setting and good storytelling. The Guild Wars 2 free-to-play through, I think, is the new player experience is quite good. Latros, Lord of the Rings Online, is good, and that's all of the free-to-play throughs I've done. So I think it's mostly the heavy hitters. Guild Wars 2, Latros fine. ESO was fine. Warframe is the only one I'd really say is bad. Well, I think I still have Rift installed. DDO I haven't installed for a while. I will add that to the list of ones I need to do. Actually, I approve. I'm grateful for the suggestions. As I do need more suggestions for that for the free-to-play throughs. And I know DDO should have something similar to Latros free-to-play through. Oh, Latros was good through about level 35. After that, some of the game systems get annoying unless you're willing to at least do VIP for a month. Star Wars: The Old Republic is the same way. You're really going to want to spend at least 1 month. Subscribe for at least 1 month to open up a bunch of features. So that's something to keep in mind. But I assume DDO is very similar. And as far as I know, Rift is still got a good free-to-play. But I haven't done a free-to-play experience to find out. But those are two good suggestions. And thank you. I am appreciative of them. That was the word I was searching for. Appreciative. What am I missing here? 1, Miners Keepers. I'm close. I'm going to do that one. I think I am the wrong person. My opinions on FF14 are pretty much carven in stone now. I mean, the last time I did it was, I think, a free-to-play experience. And for me, the real problem was the required dungeon experience that I hit. That was the last straw for me in that game. It was just miserable. It's the worst dungeon experience I've ever had in a game. And I believe that one has tainted my opinion irreparably about that game. But up till that point, I mean, it was my only issue with it was that it was so generic. That up to the 20 somethings, which is where I got the mandatory dungeons experience, was that it was an incredibly vanilla gaming experience, and I really felt the 2.5 second GCD. It wasn't anything bad in the game at that point. There was just nothing outstanding in the game at that point. So what I found was it was very, like I said, vanilla. All the MMO required features, but nothing of particular interest, at least not to me. And then the dungeons just killed it for me. I should say dungeon. I went through one, and then the next quest was another required one, and that was when I quit. I certainly know that the story is the strong point that people always come back to. But early in the MSQ, bog standard Asian gaming questing, as far as I could tell. Not terrible, just not good either. Of course, it's certainly possible that I'm simply growing more sour simply because I have gone through so many goddamn quests in my life.
Wait, you're saying that Tekla did what to the mines? Oh my. I have a terrible feeling this is about Audrey.
I'm sure it's about Audrey. Who's Audrey?
Audrey Kelleher of Kelleher Farmstead.
Okay, yeah.
She and Tekla were close.
Yay!
They were
Map
together
wrap up.
Until Audrey was killed by corrupted.
10. Always more storage, please.
Poor Tekla still visits the farmstead, haunting it like a ghost.
I need to talk to Jonas. We will we will fast travel to Jonas. And frankly, if I had to pick a single reason why I wouldn't want to do one of my free-to-playthroughs for FF14, it's not FF14 is the reason. It's fucking Squeenix's website, setting up a new account, installing the software, all of that stuff. No, just no. It's like they designed a website to try and discourage people from playing their game.
It is a relief to see you return.
It took a little
Though
convincing.
I'm not surprised. The angry earth are not our...
We have but one component of our
It's
country.
powered by my soul.
Yes. The relationship
How do we
between
craft
Azor
this staff?
and the Soul. We will start with the Haft.
Who were the
trees
ancients?
From which they were once
Don't
carved
say it.
No longer grow on Eternum. I fear that is a question none willing to answer.
The last.
The ancients
Cash.
disappeared thousands of years ago. We simply used the ruins to find sanctuary.
An alchemist's cache. Minstrel breeches. That's a recipe, so that is a one use. I have a nice, pretty blue ring. I don't think that's an improvement, even though it's blue quality. As running out of mana is not a problem I have. The problem I have is that my cup is empty. I'll be right back. Alexa, what's the temperature outside right now?
Right now, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, thank you. And I'm back. Yep. You're gonna let me... Okay. Still not letting me bring up the activity card. I don't know why. The back button doesn't work. Yeah, no clue what the hell's broken with that. Hidden cache. Alright, let's pony up. And now we ride like the wind. Search for a hidden cache beneath the obelisk Canis. Ah, this is the quest I think that sends us from obelisk to obelisk to obelisk. If memory serves. Find the hidden entrance. I'll teleport. Oh. Oh, poof. That looks welcoming. The number is below me, so I go in. Ah. More magic laser beams. We've got a loot over there. I mean, I have to get the loot. Right? A majestic dress. And I think you'll agree that a majestic dress would certainly really add to what I'm wearing right now. Let's see. That was crap. Okay. Yeah, I got it. It almost killed. No, it didn't almost kill him. Okay, I guess I crawl. Really undignified, you know. Have anything else over here? I thought I remembered another ancient coffer over here. I will wait for it to go off rather than walk through and get sliced into 3 very large pieces. Chunks. Oops, we've got another. More laser beams. Got to tell you, the ancients were pretty good with their laser technology. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Oh boy, I almost managed to kill myself again. Gotta say, the movement in here is, well, let's just say not as smooth and easily controlled as WoW or Guild Wars 2. I will teleport again. Oh. I tell you, for a lot of us who played WoW at launch, we keep waiting for more games to simply have better movement. I can make it. I can make it. Maybe not. Sure, no problem. Totally not like I'm wearing heavy armor or anything. It does blow my mind a little bit that so many games can't get movement feeling anywhere near as smooth as WoW or Guild Wars 2. I remember when I first got into the beta for Matrix Online, and the first time my character moved, I went, holy shit, this is awful! Because I was so used to the WoW character movement. And the character movement in MXO was really bad.
Well now, it's been an age since I laid eyes on one of these. It brings back many memories. Not all of them painful either. For the next component of the Azoth staff, you must acquire one of our consecrated.
Then where do I get one?
You can't. We had to melt them all down.
I'll have to make it work somehow.
Yes. You may need to be resourceful. To the west, you will find the
Ancient and
structure
Ether.
that houses the forge.
Enter the ruins of
It was
Vulcanus
used
to
by
craft
the
your
Stormwind
crossbows.
Order, even before my time.
And again, I ride like the wind. Which is to say, I'm a blowhard. Oops, sorry. Requires... I have a quest to kill the rabbits. What can I say? I accepted a quest to kill rabbits. And unsurprisingly, that means the rabbits have got to die. Alright, how do I get into this joint? I go up the stairs. Unearth pieces of silver from the rubble. Crawling through the wreckage. Musical reference. Glint of silver. All right, that sensor has what it looks like a bee on it. Not a bee in its bonnet, a bee on it. And that has an X, and the whole place is shaking like somebody moved something. Gain access to the inner sanctum. So someone did the thing that needed doing. And I'll take advantage of their finishing that off to do my thing in here. Defeat Forge Master Ezra. Hey, if we defeat him, we'll be better than Ezra. That's a musical reference, you punk kids. Well, we've got a couple of chests. I might as well, while waiting, open the ancient coffer. Or chest. Grab the goodies. And another one. While we wait for Forge Master Ezra. Ezra. Waiting for Ezra. Oh, there's also a piece of lore over here, so that's a little bit of XP. Ezra. Everyone waiting. We're waiting on Ezra. Anytime now, Ezra. Come on, EC. Next to me is Mr. Mayhem II. Another player. Ezra the Forge Master, everyone. Honest. Coming to a screen near you. Hopefully. Ezra. Oh, the door closed. Not sure if that's good or not. Oh, come on, Ezra, Ezra. I'm trying to use my enthusiasm to summon him. Ezra. I don't know, I kind of think like a Void Gauntlet should have like some dark aspect to it. And that one doesn't really have any dark aspect to it. It looks kind of furry and... Oh, Ezra! Ezra, my friend. I'll make sure this guy got some wax in. He did. And we got his hammer. If I had his hammer. And once more, we need to talk to Ezra. Or Jonas, sorry, not Ezra. We just murdered Ezra. I wonder how many times he's been murdered today, by the way. Well, me and Mr. Mayhem II, but Mr. Mayhem II doesn't have a horsey. Right now, he's feeling pure burning envy of me and my horsey. This is my horsey. There are many like it, but this one is mine. He is cursing me as we speak. Or, well, okay, maybe you're speaking, I don't know. But as I speak, he is cursing me. And going, "Curse you, Harcourt Mud, and your pretty, pretty pony. Soon I will have one." And he probably will. Hi, Jonas.
I see you managed it after all. A fine crosspiece. Almost as fine as Forge Master Ezra once made.
The Forge Master was not happy to see me.
Ezra? It stands to reason that he would remain at his forge even after
I will
the
complete the
light left
quest.
him.
Level 29.
He never did let it go. I fear there is little time to prepare you for what
Is she their leader?
I do not know. The traveler said the
It doesn't
corrupted
change our
valley
course.
around- No. Other than
I'm ready when you
I
are.
cannot go.
Oh, you big weenie.
You must do this alone. It will require the sacrifice of part of your soul. Place the pieces of the
Sacrifice
staff
a part of
on
my
the
soul. I'm outies. Sorry, guys. Gotta go.
Brace yourself. I will be with you in spirit.
Forge Master's Great Axe. I mean, it looks like it ought to look cool. I'm not sure it looks cool. It looks weird, AF. Wow, that looks weird. Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of cool. Let me repair. That's the only thing that is in desperate need of repair. It wasn't even that desperate, but yeah, some need of repair. Season 3. See, it's overwriting activity card here, and when I can't click on the activity card and bring it up, so I don't know what the problem is. That was working last night. Now it's not. Why'd you break it? On the other hand, I have 3 points available. My focus is now 50. So that gives me 10% incoming healing, and my fishing casts can go 3% further. Beat that. More strength. I really have not hit any more weapon mastery stuff. I'm close on flail and shield. Probably relatively close on void gauntlet as well. Alright. Seek the ritual site beneath the belly of the shattered obelisk. The belly of the beast. And this will give us our Azoth staff, which is required to do like corruption stuff for cleansing. You know, because you got to get your Azoth staff to do your cleansing rituals. I mean, that's just common sense. Everyone knows that. Right? The Shattered Obelisk. To your shattered obelisks go. Apparently I have a blue quest in here as well, one of the faction quests. I killed a rabbit. Oh, you little bastard. Yeah, sneak up behind me. Where'd that get you? Dead again. Punk. Jeez. Who does a thing like that? Okay, being undead, you know, it probably puts you in a bit of a mood. I'm gonna give him that. No, I don't want to find group. I want to do it as solo. That's the dungeon. I don't want to do the dungeon. Something over there. 51 meters away. That's further away, I think. Oh my god, it's another one of the punks. My flail spins me right round, baby, right round. Oh, we got a bunny again. What can I say? I still evidently haven't finished out the kill 25 rabbits quest yet. Every time I cross a goddamn rabbit, I've been killing it for days. Soul Sprout. Is that another rabbit? No, that's another crawly boy. We'll let this guy go through and aggro the crawly boy, because I'm kind of a jerk. Ah, here we go. Let's see, I've got some ancient coffers. Mind you, if I have a cold, I'm kind of an ancient coffer. I'm really not that funny, am I? He tasks me, so I shall have him. I will let this guy do his thing first. My memory is it doesn't always work. Sometimes you've got to do it multiple times. Yeah, mine didn't work. He's still working on his. No, his worked. Okay, mine didn't. There it is. It all built itself, and it's floating to my hand, and I take it. Unable to claim this reward. Please try again later. Nope. Haha. Try again later, my ass.
Little stick. A shame, for wood and metal can still be broken.
Or the blue quests. One of them is right here. Defeat Lost. Pin. Since we're at a place where there is at least one of these, if not two of these quests. Did he whack me with his bow? Man, they're not gonna like that at bow shooting school. I need, yeah, the chests, so. Ancient urns, so to speak. Wow, actually getting significant goodies out of this. here. I'm going to get this other quest done while I'm here, because, you know, to not do so would be foolhardy. And I am many things, and foolhardy is one of them, actually, gotta say. I need 4 more. I can see 2 of them right in front of me. And I can see clowns to the left of me and jokers to the right, but I can see the things I gotta pick up around me. I need 2 more, but I see 3 on my screen, which is interesting, unexpected. There's one of them. I have one more. Why am I not seeing the appropriate shiny for what I'm looking for? Glowy, whatever. 1. Where's the 1? Why am I not seeing a display for the numeral 1, which will have the thing that I'm missing? I see it now. Okay, over there. In that direction. It suddenly vanished. Don't know why. Not happy about it, but it has vanished, and I don't know why. Where is it? Where, oh where? Where, oh where has my little whatever gone? Alright, he's in my way. Inside? Looks like inside. Oh, no. It keeps bouncing around on the screen, telling me where the one I'm missing is. It's not inside. Flippity flappity floop, is it? Now it's beginning to irritate me. At one point there were 3 showing up on the screen. And I need 1. At that time I needed 2, and I got 1, and the others have now vanished, other than to occasionally reappear on the screen, but not when I'm getting close to wherever they're implying that they might be on the screen. It's pissing me off a little bit. I think that's understandable. I'm getting angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Maybe up here. Don't think I've tried up here yet. Or maybe I have, and I just don't remember. Maybe I'm hallucinating the whole thing, and finally insanity has taken its inevitable toll upon me. Not there. That's a bad guy. Don't suppose I did see no indicator. And I'm 7 out of 8. That's really infuriating. Maybe inside, and I didn't see one when I was hurrying to get my Azoth staff made? Maybe? Possibly? Perchance? To sleep? to dream. Aye, there's the rub. Missed me. It's not showing up on the map now. I'm getting none of the indicators displaying where I might look, which was happening before, but isn't happening now. Why? It's probably because I have led a life of debauchery and sin. No, wait, that's a good thing. You're not getting away from me, bunny. You know, I took the bounty, and I never fail on a bounty. So, yeah, bad news for you. 25 rabbits was the bounty, and 25 rabbits shall die. Somebody really wanted dead rabbits. Wasn't me. I just took the bounty. I took the bunny bounty. I admit it. So that I can get the bunny money. I'm going to cash this in at Jonas. And having gotten our Azoth staff, I think I'll be calling it an evening. Because if I called it a potato, that wouldn't make any sense. Jonas?
Welcome back. And look at you. Still as fresh as I have had time to give our particular...
We need to rally others to our cause. So. I'll accept this quest. I'll go back to Oxborough.
Bang pots and pans if you must.
We've got
rally their men and women at arms.
Some music to learn. I think those are all recipes, not schematics. We have a Void Gauntlet. Not as good as what we're currently wielding. Ice Gauntlet, I assume? No, another Void Gauntlet. Still not as good as what we're wielding. Pants. Not as good as what we're wearing. Slightly beefy chest, but not as beefy as what we're wearing. The helm, again, not terrible, but not as good as what we're wearing. The ring. Not as good. Just disappointingly not as good. Where is the shiny? There it is. The spirit spire way pointy thing. The Flight Master. Are you the Flight Master? I am the Gatekeeper. Okay, I need to talk to Magistrate Clark in town. Which will do. Then I'll be calling it an evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out, as always. I am very appreciative. If I had to guess, I probably will not be back tomorrow, but probably be back on Saturday evening for more Lost Ark. I am enjoying it. As I have said in the past, not too terribly long ago, if you enjoy the game's core gameplay loop, the game's in a really good place. But there'll be a lot of people who don't enjoy the core gameplay loop and don't get at all why anyone else does. A fine case of different strokes for different folks. But I will be back at it probably on Saturday. Probably not tomorrow. Possibility I may stream something else tomorrow because I'm enjoying my pre-birthday beverages. I may not have the energy. Understandable. I've been skipping through the story here, obviously, because having it recited to you is not particularly good viewing for the streamer. And I've seen it before. And the story here is not that compelling, really. Lotro or Swator. Guild Wars 2, but not the base. The core story in Guild Wars 2 is not great. But it's much better. Living World Seasons 2, and then from there on, the Living World Seasons and the expansions can be very good. But the core game not so much. Latro's hit or miss. If you pre-purchase the new expansion for Latro, you can get access to the new class, which is the Mariner. I'm not sure when the expansion is coming out. The expansion is Corsairs of Umbar. They just announced that and the prices. They also just announced the prices for the next EverQuest 2 expansion. Latro, I think, is like 40, 70, and 130, and EverQuest 2 is like 35, 70, 130, and 250 or something. How low is low? There's certainly no goddamn shortage of content in Lord of the Rings Online. And the individual stories, of course, are going to vary in quality, but overall they do stay very true to the feel of Tolkien, I think. That's one of the things I can commend them on very, very much, is I'm sure their personnel has changed a great deal. Everything they've done has always felt quite respectful of Tolkien, and I am appreciative of that. I have one character at the cap and one character relatively close to the cap in Latro. I would say that you're in sort of the dead zone where the game was at its doldrums, its lowest state. Would have been Helm's Deep and Rohan is generally considered to be the low point of the game, and to my mind, definitely is like 10 or even 15 or possibly 20 levels longer than it should be. And then it gets better once you go through the Pass of the Dead to Erech and southern Gondor. And then it picks up, you get to Minas Tirith. I think Minas Tirith, the architecture in Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings Online is absolute fucking masterpiece. I don't say many things in a game, any game ever, are masterpieces. I'm too much of an old whiner. But the architecture design in Lord of the Rings Online, Minas Tirith, is fucking perfect. It's great. And the content from there, Mordor is interesting but long and feels grindy. Minas Morgul is really interesting. Very cool storylines going on there. So there is a lot of really good stuff ahead of you if you're 60 or 70. But you'll have to get through Rohan and Helm's Deep first. Which can be a very tough thing to manage. So, I will be back, if not tomorrow, on Saturday for sure. I'll be playing more of this. Tomorrow, if I do stream, it'll be playing something less brain engaged, like maybe just doing some leveling for Guild Wars 2. We'll see how I feel. But I want to thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I hope you had some fun, a little entertainment. I think New World is in a good place for the owners of it to give it another try. Hint, hint. But I don't think there's any huge hurry to do so. It'll still be there. We have no idea when they have a next expansion, so I don't see any huge reason to hurry back right now, unless you want to experience the current rush of players that's also around, which is both a positive and a negative. I mean, Moria, I think Moria was terrific. Moria is one of the best expansions I've ever seen in an MMO, to my mind. I loved Moria. The Moria expansion was the first expansion for Latro. So, anyway, I'm going to call it here. Again, I want to thank you all for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Thursday night goes great. I hope your Friday is quick to get you into a spectacular weekend. I'll be back tomorrow or Saturday. So, have a great night tonight. Take care. Hopefully you'll see me soon. And ciao for now. Good night, guys.